everyone. I'm Chelsea Kimball, and that is Camila Noguiera. She's originally from Argentina, but now she lives somewhere in the United States. We don't know where. She doesn't know where. I also don't know where I live. But here we are in Virgin, Utah, here with the ALTA RACKS crew. We got the nice bike racks in the background, and we're just gonna talk a little bit about each other. So, Cami, you got any questions?
Hello. Well, yes, I have a couple questions for you, Chels. How long have you been a professional mountain biker?
I've been riding professionally, I guess, for 3 years now. 3
Sick.
years.
What you were doing before start this career?
Okay, before I became a professional mountain biker, I was mostly doing tree work. I'm an arborist.
That is so sick. Probably you're not scared to heights with that job, huh?
Definitely still get scared of heights. It's all part of the process to manage the fear.
What is the biggest tree that you have climbed?
I actually climbed a giant sequoia out in California in 2015, I think, with my friend. We probably made it up to like 300 feet. The tree was so tall.
Wow.
It took us probably 4 days to get to the top. Pretty crazy.
Wow, that is insane. Has that no fear to heights helped you in the riding?
Um, I don't think it crosses over at all. Maybe, yeah, just pushing past the fear and like being confident in your abilities is very similar. So yeah, just like out here, drops are scary. I get scared all the time.
But for me, it's always really scary just to hike up. So probably for you, that part is a little less stressful.
Yeah, hiking up isn't so stressful for me.
That's good.
All right, Cami, I got some questions for you.
Come on, baby.
Did you grow up riding? Did you grow up mountain biking?
Yeah, actually, I grew up mountain biking. Like my dad was really into cross country, so he took me and my brother to rides all the time, like on the weekends when we went camping. I have like a bike with big brakes and no suspension, but it was enough to have fun. So yeah, I've been related with mountain bike my whole life.
Awesome. That's a pretty cool story. You got to ride with your family. Did you ever watch any mountain bike videos growing up?
Yes, I watch all the old school mountain bike videos, I think. My favorites were the New Disorders. I think that I saw all ones. It was at that time, it was the only way that I have to watch it. It was in ARS, this computer program that it took like 3 days and 12 hours to download the video. So it was like super, I was super stoked to just watch videos and get inspired. Yeah.
That is pretty awesome. Kind of leads me into my next question. Did you ever dream of being in videos? Like you were in Chasing the Inca. Was that the first mountain bike video that you were in?
I think so. Yeah, that was such a crazy experience. And yes, I was dreaming about being on videos for a long time because I always love to watch videos. So yeah, when I went to that trip to Peru to film that project, it was such a incredible experience. The Andes are so insane. So I'm so glad that that was my first video as a professional mountain biker.
Kind of near home. Was that your idea, the film project? Or?
No, it was actually Darren Berencloft's idea. He was actually trying to film this project like a couple years before we filmed, but it was not success because they have a storm and they get lost. So we actually finished the mission, which it was pretty sick.
Wait, so you didn't get lost?
No, we didn't get lost,
Oh.
and we found the road, and everything was success. So it was really good.
You found the road. What was the road? Was it just?
It was the Inca road. It's the road that they used to use the Incas to go from town to town, and it have like a lot of years. So it's such a crazy place to be.
That is really awesome.
Yeah.
Were you happy with the outcome of the video?
For sure. Yeah, really happy. I had to wait for like a year. But yeah, I was happy. Yeah.
Awesome. I definitely loved watching that one. It was beautiful, and you guys, yeah, it was cool seeing the whole experience.
Yeah, I'm glad that you like it. Actually, you also which one was your first video?
The first video I was in was Esperanto. 2 years ago now. We filmed like right out here. We had a ladies segment in the whole film that TGR put together, and it was so crazy. Like I never thought I'd be in a mountain bike film, like produced, and they put us in an Airbnb. Like, wow.
Actually, I love that video, and I think that that was the first time that I saw a woman segment on a freeride video. Yeah, I don't know if that
Wait, that
happens.
was the first time.
I think so. I never. I mean, for me at least, it's the first time that I saw like a woman's segment.
Oh, all woman segment. Oh,
all
yeah.
woman segment. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's something like that before.
Yeah, I
So
think
probably you was a pioneer for that.
pioneering things. I don't know.
So well, tell me how excited you are about you competed at Red Bull Rampage.
I am so excited. Like I can't even believe it's happening. I keep having to pinch myself.
Me too. It's crazy. And tell me, like, what are you looking for Rampage? What are your expectations?
I'm trying to go into it without expectations.
I like that.
Yeah. I actually did a ride share years ago because I had to get from California to Arizona, and I got a Craigslist ride share. And this guy that gave me the ride, that was one thing he told me. Actually, yeah, he was going to visit his girlfriend, and he's like, you know, I just always try to go into new situations with intentions because you can control your intentions and you can try to follow through as best you can. But if you go in with expectations, then you're most likely to be disappointed because nothing is ever going to be exactly like you expect it to be.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
He had a point for sure.
For Rampage though, I'm so excited that we have a new venue. I'm so excited to build a whole fresh line with my awesome dig crew.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's gonna be the first year that women are gonna be competing at Rampage, and we have a completely new site. So we're starting something from 0. So I think that that is really special.
This is the first new site since 2018. The poor men have been recycling old Rampage sites since 2019. So I'm like, oh, so excited about it.
Me too.
All right. Let's see. You were saying you started out riding with your dad in cross country. What made you get into freeride?
Well, it was actually because when I don't remember exactly what year this was, but they were filming the new Disorder 8, a segment in Argentina, and they went to my town. They were staying in front of my school, and I remember that I was watching from the window every day, like, wow, that from where are those guys? You know, like the American guys that they have these cool bikes. They're all having that classic freeride Kona bike, so iconic. So actually I was like trying to talk with them, and they told me like, yeah, we're building these jumps at the ski resort, you should come watch us. So I took a friend and we went up there, and all the boys, they sang me this paper to me, and the jumps, probably if I saw the jumps again, they're gonna be normal for me, but for that time I was like, wow, they're jumping the biggest jump in the world. And actually I get really inspired from them, and it's where I decided that I wanted to ride bikes like more in that gravity mode. And after that, that summer I started to save money to buy my first double suspension bike.
That is so awesome. What was your first dual suspension bike?
Actually, it was an Argentinian brand, Zenit.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a good bike, super good bike.
Do you think it's still alive today?
Maybe because in Argentina people recycle a lot, you know. Bikes are really expensive, so maybe someone still have it there.
Maybe we gotta find it and then keep it as a memento.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, Rampage is happening. The men have been competing in Rampage since 2001. The first right here. We're at the original Rampage site. So this is the first year that women have our own category. Like, what do you think about like coming into such a well-developed competition, like so late? Like just now they're adding women. Do you have any thoughts about that?
Well, that's a good question. It's crazy that it's finally happening. We've been talking about this for a couple of years already. We have no hopes a couple months ago about this. We're like, oh, this is not gonna happen at all.
I gave up hope.
And finally it's happening. So, and I still can't believe it yet.
Yeah.
But I'm so proud. I'm so stoked that I'm part of these ladies, and it's just that I just wish that we can give a good show, and I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be like that, and I can't wait.
Are you looking forward to any particular moment of the whole experience?
I just wanna be. I don't know. I have two good moments. One, when you're at the top and they say your name, and they're like 3, 2, 1, and your name, and like, ah. And also at the final line, I just want to be there and just give you a hug and celebrate that
Yes.
everything was a success. Yeah.
Yeah, when I can only imagine when all of us have gotten to the bottom for our first runs, like, oh, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be insane. Yeah. Okay, so tell me, do you have a favorite ride spot?
I think out of any, of course, I have favorite spots for different kinds of trail. Like I love trail riding. I love more adventurous stuff like going on long trips through the mountains. But I think out of every place, like Virgin Utah right here has to be my favorite. It's just so unique out of anywhere. Yeah, I love it.
So I guess that, well, you spent a lot of time here. Probably you are the girl that spent the most of the time here, right? On the woman's.
Maybe. I came into the game late, so whoever was out here before me, I don't know. But I've been coming here every winter since 2017.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's so sick. Yeah, I think that from the girls that were competing, probably you are the one that had the most experience in this kind of terrain, which is pretty sick. So tell me, like, what's your plans for Rampage? Like, are you, like, if you have an idea of the features that you want to build?
Yeah, so I have an idea of features, and I'm really hoping that I can find the features on the mountain to build. You want to know the features?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so it'd be awesome to have start like out of the start gate, and then some sort of trick jump up top,
Yay.
and then maybe a steep section. And I'd love to have a reverse shark fin canyon gap, like the Twisty Wizard at Darkfest. It's
Love
just like
it.
such an incredible feeling. But that requires the perfect terrain for it, so we'll see. And then I want to have a really, really big drop, which you also want a really, really big drop.
I want to have the biggest drop.
I want to have the biggest drop. So maybe we end up sharing a drop. Maybe we end up having to measure and see whose is bigger.
I love it. That's good.
Yeah.
I think that line matched pretty good with your style. Yeah.
What about you? Do you have a expectation, or do you have like a line that you envision, or certain features that you want in your line?
Well, I have an idea of the features. We can't see the side yet, so it's really hard to tell. We only have a picture for now, so it's really hard to tell how it's gonna be with a picture. But I really want to have a big drop, and I want to have a chute at the top, like something steep and spicy that I think that match pretty good with my style.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and also have some hips and jabs at the bottom where I can be steezy and have fun, you know? Yeah.
It all comes down to September 30th. That's the course walk for us, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can find our features.
This year, you've been riding with a lot of groms. Tell me more about that. Yeah, we have a good crew of groms coming up, huh?
I have so many groms now. Okay, last year we had desert days out here, and Sophie, little Sophie, that's probably taller than me now, was the only grom. Like, she was the only girl that was under 18 or 17. And yeah, I've been going to a lot of different women's events, and then also hosting like a jam of my own. And now I have probably at least 5 Groms between the ages of 7 and 15. And they're all loving Freeride, and it's awesome because they're so good. It's so cool.
That is so cool. I'm so stoked about that. Yeah, you guys be prepared because the future generation of women riding bikes is gonna be insane.
Yep.
So now that you mentioned, tell me more about Desert Days.
Desert Days happened last year. Just since the whole everything was canceled around formation, I just really wanted women to have some sort of gathering out here to like I don't know, create the community aspect, push themselves in the company of other women, and just like other people that go through the same struggles, because we're women, we think different. So basically, a week and a half or 2 weeks before Rampage, there were, I don't even know how many women were out here. So we filled 3 houses, and then more women were.
More than 40 girls.
There were so many girls.
So many.
And we built some features. We had some awesome sessions, and women like pushed themselves, rode so much new stuff. And I think most of them are coming back to watch Rampage this year.
That is so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the privilege to spend those days here, and it was such incredible. Like, feel the energy. Everybody was super stoked, and I can tell there was a big progression on those days.
It was pretty awesome.
Everybody was sending it. It was so sick. How much do you like Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper makes the world taste better. It's my favorite drink ever. It just
Are you
tastes
gonna
so
drink
good.
a Dr. Pepper before you?
I would if so. Really, like I need like my helmet is open space right now. Dr. Pepper, if you're out there, I need a sponsor. We can paint it on the helmet. I mean, it's the best drink, and really, it's all about mountain biking, not college football. Dr. Pepper's just so good. I love it.
Come on, Dr. Pepper.
Help me.
That's so good.
No, Dr. Pepper's its own company. Yeah.
Really? It's their own thing? Wow.
Yeah.
Why do you say watermelon? That's another question.
Um,
You're dropping words, right?
So when I drop in, like when we're filming or you're just trying to announce a drop in, I always say watermelon. I don't know where it started. Like somewhere along the way with Ryan, we were with another group of people, and we heard someone say watermelon, and we just say it now because it can't be mistaken for another word. Like if you're saying go, it also sounds like no. But watermelon.
Drop, stop.
Yeah.
That's
Watermelon
true.
is just watermelon. Let's start with you, Cami. And Rampage, can you picture yourself going up on that first practice day? How do you think you will approach taking off the features?
Well, it's interesting because for one side, it's really nice that we are going to be our own lines. So if you know what is your level, then you should be okay. But at the same time, it's really scary to try things for the first time. You're not sure if it's going to work or not. So I think that I really want to take step by step. First, I want to be sure that the things that I build are good and ready to ride. And then I think that it's just going that process, like take it slow, do all the run-ins that we need. But yeah, it's gonna be really scary. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
we don't know.
We don't know because it's gonna be the first time that we're gonna be doing this.
I know that I plan on
start with the easiest.
Yeah, probably start with the easiest, and definitely part of the reason why I chose my diggers is because I really trust their speed judgment and their way of building. Like they're all really good riders, and they've also ridden with me a lot, so they know my abilities. And I'm not trying to put responsibility on them, but they can help me judge speed. I'll do a run-in, and then I trust their opinion. And to me, that means a lot when I have somebody else that can confirm, like, yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that's completely the same to me. With this is, I mean, we're gonna be the ones that we're gonna be riding, but this is a team competition, you know. So I think that part is really sick. That you can build your own team and people that you trust, and you can get their opinions, and yeah.
Cammy, is there anything you want to add to this interview? Anything you want to tell the people? What do they need to know?
Well, you need to know that we're going to be on Rampage on October 10th. So hopefully everybody that is watching, you guys should go and watch us. And then hopefully after this video, you guys get inspired, take your bikes and go ride somewhere cool.
Where can they find you? So what's your hashtag, social media?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram. Camila Noguiera is my name. Just follow me there. Send me a message. Yeah.
Yeah, my Instagram, mostly what I use. Chelsea sends it, all one word. That's me. Otherwise, you can probably find me right here.
Yeah, and we're really nice people. So yeah, just come and talk with us.
And you're looking for a chef.
If someone want to cook for us,
For not that much money. Please help.
we have some open space in our team. you can cover. Yeah, and just thank you, ALTA RACKS, for this day. Yeah, it's been insane, and these racks are super insane.
Yeah.